What's up guys, I'm Thomas, and on this channel we talk about stuff to just understand what this universe, what this life is about, and get some structure, some clarity in it. And I think this is also kind of what this video is about. I just want to talk about it, getting clarity in your mind, and don't be overwhelmed with stuff that's happening. Because when I talk about my life, what I experienced in my past, something was one chapter when I was really kind of overwhelmed. Maybe it was kind of an existential crisis where I thought about what is this universe, how are we living, is this just 100 years and then we are dead forever? And I don't know, infinity feels so crazy. I sometimes almost panic when I thought about it, because you cannot really imagine infinity when I think about it. And maybe it's a nice practice to just understand how full of worth is your time on this planet, to enjoy it. But it's also kind of weird to just think about what's happening afterwards. And I'm not really afraid of death, that's not it. But I'm just thinking about it, and that's also what I want to share. To just share my thoughts on stuff, what's happening in life, and just see it in a different perspective. Because it's kind of absurd if you think about it. We are on this living planet in the universe, and we don't even know what's outside of this, and we just accepted it, everybody, and we built systems. We have politics, we have schools, we have this crazy system, and everybody's just craving for attention, for money and stuff, and it's just weird, for real. It's completely weird. But in general, when you think about it, and when you also watch into the sky and see the stars at night, then you see that we're just this little thing in the universe. And then in my life, or in this chapter when I think I can really share the exact moment. I was outside, I think it was winter, and I was sitting in my garden, and I was just watching into the stars, and I was like, what is this life about? What's the purpose? What are we doing? I was not really depressed, because I don't know, I like it, because it's a nice journey. And I thought I talked about this in a different video, but it just, oh my god, there are bugs. Doesn't matter. That this life is about, oh my god, this is, it's okay, it's kind of distraction. So in general, I think the best we can do about this is just accept it, accept where we are. Maybe it's a matrix, maybe it's just not really on purpose, maybe we're just here and we're existing. But whatever it is, and whatever, if it's just an illusion, why should we do something bad with it? Let's just create the best out of it, and that's what I want to do. I want to inspire people and give them something to just think different about life, and to maybe grow with me, because I want also know what your thoughts are about existence and stuff. But to go back to this part when I was in my garden, I think I was 16 or something, and it was kind of weird, because I really thought, what's the purpose of life? And then my thought was, okay, let's Google it, let's get into it. And I found a YouTube video from a guy. I remember it was wild, and he just said that life is something like, there was a story about two wolves, or maybe not two wolves, I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm just making this up, but there was one wolf, and this wolf was the bad stuff, and the other wolf was the good stuff. And life was not good or bad, it was just that what you made about it, and which wolf you feed it. So I think just focus on the good things, and then everything will be good. But to get back to this video, I think this was just an introduction. I will get more structure in my videos, but at the moment I just want to talk out, share something, and then definitely give me some feedback right now. What are you thinking? Is it kind of distressing, or distracting? Is it distracting, or is it weird to not get to the point? Or are you understanding what I'm talking about? Is it nice when I share some stories outside, or should I really get to the point and get in a straight line? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try it out, what you guys want and what I'm feeling. So let's get back to the topic and move along. About I think one part I want to share is, when you really think about what existence is and what we're doing, then sometimes you get into this part that you're so deep into life that you not really can understand what is it about right now. What do you have to do right now? Are you doing everything right? Should I do something else? Am I on the right path? And something like this. And then I think it's just good to get back to square one. Just to start and to think about it, to reflect, sit down, write down what's happening in your life, what's mattering, what do you want, what's your goal, and something like this. But yeah, I also thought about it. I think I don't want to share too much mindset and personal development stuff because I think there's so much content inside. I really want to focus more on philosophy, but I'm really also a guy, I want to share some solutions or some inspirational tips about it, to not just talk about how mysterious the universe is and then not share some solutions, because I think it's also male energy. Guys always want to get a solution. When I have a problem, I always think about, okay, what is this? I analyze it and then I'm gonna try to find out how I can solve it. And that's the same with my videos. So yeah, I think when you're really in this mood of you are overwhelmed of life, because life is, I had a nice metaphor of it. It was like you're swimming in a pool and you're always swimming. You cannot really stop because yeah, you have to get oxygen. You cannot drown, so you're always swimming and you're busy, so you're not really in the mood to understand where you are, what is this pool, what's happening. So I think it's the same with life, and then sometimes these positions or moments are happening where you really think about, is everything right what I'm doing? And I think it's so important because you can always go back to square one. That's something I also experienced. Doesn't matter where you are and what you've done in your past, you can definitely get back to square one, to this moment, to status quo or something else, and just think about what do you want. And if it's something completely different, if it's not the job you want, if it's something else, then try to change it. I made a video about change. I think I have to get some deeper in it, but I think this is the crazy part of life. You can really imagine what you want to do. So that's my perspective on it. Let me know if you also think this, or if you think that, I don't know, everything is meant to be in this place and nothing is, or everything is for a reason. I think also that everything is for a reason, a little bit, but I also think that we are free in our actions and we can decide where we want to go. That's it. Yes, I think that's the conclusion for me, to just go back to square one, to understand where we are, just reflect, then afterwards you can go on. That's pretty good. So for example, when I go back to the story, when I talked about stuff, and to go back to my part when to go back to my story, when I thought about the meaning of life and the purpose outside at night in my garden, I just watch the stars. I think I also came to this conclusion, or to the experience and the understanding that everything is just about what you make out of it. And then I think I started to get deeper into the stuff like mindset and making something different. I think it's definitely important, but it's not everything. I think when you always just focus on mindset and stuff, then you cannot really grow, because you can learn something about yourself and things, but you also have to take action. You just have to get out and do something. If you want to get more, more flexible, then you have to stretch, for example. If you want to speak better English, that's what I want to do with my videos, for example, then you have to speak English or you have to learn something. But that's also part. So just get back to square one, reflect what's happening, and then you can decide where do you want to go, and then you can take actions. But that's it. I think I just went a few steps away from my path, from the meaning of life and things, and I just talked a little bit more about taking action and things. So I think that's what I wanted to share. Let me definitely know what you think about it. I think it's definitely one part of my journey. I want to get it better. I also thought about doing better content, for example, more perspectives. Should I get some B-roll stuff? Should I get some crazy thumbnails AI generated or something? But I think this is much more authentic. That's myself. I'm sitting in the forest, enjoy it, and this is my raw inspiration, my words, because I think the world is at the moment always in this journey to just getting faster, just giving the people more dopamine of videos, and then yeah, everything is just edited and created with AI to just give more dopamine to the people, or to just let it look much more beautiful and stuff. But I think this raw, authentic content is definitely the future of creating content on YouTube, because you can really share what's happening. And I'm also real. That's it. I hope you believe me that, because I think in a few months everybody can create an avatar, and yeah, an AI generated avatar sitting in the forest, and I think it's almost the same. But I think when you're really true self, and when this is yourself, then just be yourself, and it's getting good. So yeah, we're gonna see each other in a few days, or maybe tomorrow. I think I want to build a structure where I'll upload daily or every second day. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated. I'm pretty happy to start this journey with you, and let's go. See you.